In Waves and War is the latest new documentary on Netflix. If you haven't seen it, I definitely recommend you should check it out. It's a very deep and moving documentary about former Navy SEALs who open up about their experiences at being a Navy SEAL. Some of them were there for 10 years, 20 years. But this mostly comes down to the traumatic experience that they went through. They spoke about how physically and mentally tough it is, when you're in the early stages of a Navy SEAL. But the documentary mostly focused on the mental health on these gentlemen, these servicemen and women, mostly men, who've many struggle with suicidal thoughts. Many of the surviving Navy SEALs, they went to get treatment, which is called psychedelic therapy. I think that's how you pronounce it. And basically, that therapy treatment really helped them out. They went from having suicidal thoughts, having to the point where it was affecting their marriage, their kids, their family in general. They went from that to basically feeling good about themselves, feeling relieved. Not had to worry about taking medication, pills. Like there was one Navy SEAL that he was taking a lot of medication pills. This is a documentary that you see a group of grown men, they show their vulnerability. Because a lot of these servicemen, they're tough and they don't feel like they don't want to show their weakness side. They don't want to express what they're feeling inside. So this is definitely a very important documentary because you do need to express yourself and what you're feeling, especially when you went through a very traumatic experience, seeing your brothers getting killed, or seeing someone, these men, when they go to war, they see a lot of things. War changes people. But I love that the last 20-30 minutes of the documentary, they focus on this one Navy SEAL who he saw that his brothers in the Navy SEALs, they did the therapy, they did the treatment, it worked for them. So he decided not to be hard-headed and went to get it as well. And you could see how much emotion came out of him when he finally was able to let everything that was haunting him in the past go. His faith was broken at one point, but now he's like born again. I'm telling you, you gotta check out this documentary. It's very deep, very emotional, very uplifting, very powerful. It hits all cylinders. It's very important to always ask yourself how I want to spend the next 10, 20, 30 years of my life, especially with my loved ones. My review for this documentary from 1 through 5, I give it a 4.6 out of 5 stars. Once again, it's on Netflix. Check it out. You won't miss it and you won't regret it.